on, I'm just adjusting the plants. So this is Aleksandra, and this is my teacher, yoga teacher, Julie. How are you?
Namaste. Thank you.
How are you? So
I'm
I just did a really nice yoga class with you. So, and we're gonna put the link
to the YouTube video for the yoga class.
So because there's no more, you teach yoga at Purchase College.
And right now we're doing distance learning because of the coronavirus. Everyone's off campus and the teachers are doing their classes online. So I developed a YouTube channel for my classes to check in wherever they are and do their practice with the videos. And Aleksandra volunteered to be the model for today's class, which will be up probably tomorrow.
Okay, so how they can find those YouTube videos? What's your link?
It's under my name. It's Julie, Julie, Broglin, Broglin, on YouTube. And there's 2 classes up right now, and probably by tomorrow, Sunday, there'll be Aleksandra's class up tomorrow.
Okay, so I'm gonna go behind it, but I'm gonna show you more like that. So, what are the benefits of yoga?
Yoga gives many benefits. One, it allows us to oxygenate our bodies using our breathing, and during the asanas allows us to get oxygen to parts of our bodies that we don't often think about or use in our everyday regular movements. It allows us to increase our circulation filled with oxygen. It allows our muscles, tissue, and vertebrae to get strong. It makes the spine strong so that all the signals and connections from the spine to all the organs are vital and healthy. It allows us to create, by doing that, we bring a lot of energy to the body that we can use for relaxation, we can use for strengthening, we can use for healing, for a multitude of purposes. And it allows us to find ultimate peace and a way to be with ourselves.
Can you tell us, Julie, when did you start practicing yoga? How did you get into yoga? You've been teaching yoga for many years. I've been taking your classes for many years. I don't know, like almost 15 years,
yeah,
right?
Probably more than 15 years.
Yeah, more even. So how did it start?
I started doing yoga when I was about 17, and I started at the Integral Yoga Center in Manhattan, and I did yoga quite regularly, and then I became a parent when I was 25, and I found that soon after I was so busy being a parent and became stressed out that I stopped having my menstrual cycles. And I went to the doctor, and I stood over the doctor's desk and I said, I think I'm in early menopause. Give me the test. And he said, I think you're just stressed. I said, no, I'm not stressed. Give me the test. And he was like, I think you should just relax a little bit. Then I went home and I spoke to my husband. And he said, let's go for a walk. And I said, okay, let's go for a walk. Then after the walk, I came back and I did yoga. And I found that my period came right away. And I said, well, that's the answer for me, yoga. So I became a yoga teacher in 1999, certified the Kripalu Center for Yoga and Health. And I've been teaching yoga in health studios and gyms all over Westchester County, Purchase College, and I have a small home practice in my home for private classes and group classes. And I went to India for many years, studying for 6 weeks at a time. I studied at the Banaras Hindu University and was certified there. And I studied in many different centers in yoga. My teacher in BHU had sent me to many yoga centers in India. So I developed a practice that's a collective practice that I think most people feel very comfortable with.
Okay, because that's my next question. There are many kind of yoga. Yes, there are some very difficult poses. So people may be like, oh, I don't know if I can do it. The yoga that you teach, maybe you can, the style of yoga, and it's available for everybody, right?
Correct. I teach a very classical Indian Hatha yoga style. So it's not
Hatha yoga.
Hatha yoga, Hatha. It's not an Americanized yoga. It's a very classical yoga, and it really is about moving the breath in your body, using the asanas as a way of moving the breath. And just Hatha yoga was designed or created just so people could make their body strong, so they could sit in a meditative pose. It's 101 for meditation. So it's not to be an aerobic workout. It's really to help us become strong, centered, peaceful, and able to be with ourselves so we can be still. And if you're looking to do a workout, you should go do your aerobics. You should go to the gym. You should go running. You should go for a walk. Use your elliptical. Use, other aerobic methods to take care of yourself, like calisthenics. But yoga is something separate and apart. It will make us strong physically. It will help us to tone our muscles. It does a lot for our physicality, but it goes much deeper. We do kriyas in yoga where we really work on chanting and breath to really create this presence that's very deep, very powerful.
Okay, and my next question. So we are in this big crisis worldwide, and now a lot of people turning to this different type of healing practices like yoga, prayer, like, eating healthy. That's what I teach everybody. So for someone, what would you recommend if someone never did yoga, if they have no idea about yoga, how would you recommend for them to start?
I recommend them go to Julie Broglin on YouTube and follow my videos, because I guide the classes from beginning to end. They're about an hour long, and it's a very gentle practice. It's not a very vigorous practice. It's very gentle, and I give you options for modification. You can rest when you need to rest. You can pause the video, take your time, come back to it. It's a very gentle practice that I teach. It's safe for just about every person.
Yes, so yoga could be, you a grandma now, right?
I'm a grandma.
You can do this with your kids, yes?
Yes, you can do it with your children. You can do it when you're pregnant. You can do it you can do it with your alone. You can do it with your family. You can do it with your friends. Yes, it's good for everyone.
Okay, and well, most of us, we're so busy in our life. We're always going, and now we have this pause, like worldwide. Everybody's like, oh my God, what's going on? So without breath, we wouldn't last few minutes, right? So it's crucial that we really, I think, as a universe, more people practice yoga. I think it really brings you to this place of peace and well-being, and thinking that everything is okay no matter what, that we are okay because we have our breath, right?
You're definitely correct. And a lot of people now have the time because they're home to call people who they haven't spoke to in a long time, and maybe invite them to do some breathing with them, invite them to look at my videos and to do the videos, make a suggestion. And even if you're just doing yoga by yourself and you go out because you've got to go replenish getting some fresh fruits and vegetables, you go out in a short way, in a safe way, social distancing, to get using your gloves in the produce markets. And you go there with a calmness and a peacefulness. And then other people who are customers, they get a sense of your being calm and peace, and you just being compassionate. That just does a million things for everyone. Just creates a nice ambiance for everyone to be around people who are slowed down, calm, and respectful and compassionate.
That's great. And also many times during our yoga practice, we listening specific music. Yes, that music can bring us to certain vibration, and you can, diffuse essential oils to bring you, like a nice smell that relaxes you. Some people use crystals, so all these things we can use to just bring us to well-being and just be relaxed and at peace when we all more, centered and not getting into this chaos and panic. This is like we're spreading this positive vibe everywhere, right?
Correct. There's many ways to take care of ourselves, and whatever works for you, do that and share it with others. It's really important that you really have a regimen, so when you do go out to get your fresh fruits and vegetables, that when you come back home, that you wash your hands, you wash your face. I use a neti pot to irrigate and clean out my nasal passages. It also takes care of my eyes and my throat and makes my lungs stronger. So I use the neti pot. I can just use it with water. I can put a little dash of essential oil in it, or I can use pure salt. I also use essential oil, oregano oil. It's an antibacterial, and it's wonderful. And I put just a drop on some organic honey, and I take that in. It's great for my throat. So I use a lot of healing things. Apple cider vinegar regimens, another way to take care of your body, so your body doesn't become acidic, it stays alkaline, and when the body's filled with oxygen, it can't really keep illnesses, it can't keep germs and flus and virus. If we breathe every day during our yoga and we put oxygen, and fruit and vegetables are filled with oxygen, we really make our immune system very strong and able to fight germs.
Yeah, and you are the many years when I met you. That's what I'm telling you. It's more than 15 years. You are the person who introduced me to neti pad for my allergies. So yes, I do it. And yeah, and for those, like sometimes I don't have time to maybe do like the full class an hour, but when I even maybe I just do a few poses, just right.
Yes. Whatever you can do, whatever you can do is only going to help. It's only going to help.
So
if you don't have a neti pot, you could just use take water and splash it up in your nose. You know, if you don't have a neti pot, just use a water bottle or a teacup.
Also, how about, I mean, you've been to India. India is on my list. Hopefully I will get there one day, but you've been to India many times. So spices also, right? Like
turmeric. Turmeric is really, really valuable. Using turmeric, making a latte or making a turmeric tea. You'll find on Pinterest many recipes.
I have it in my book, I think.
So also in Aleksandra's book, you'll find turmeric teas and drinks. It's I make a latte with turmeric and a matcha when I come back from being outside. I have everything ready. So when I go out to go get my fresh fruits and vegetables, which I only try to do like once or twice a week, when I come back in, I do my washing, I do my neti pot, I have my latte, and I have my turmeric in my latte. I do all these things every day to protect myself, to fortify myself, and charge my. Also, I do fresh fruits and fresh vegetable juice. I make my own fresh juices, and that boosts my immune system.
There's nothing better than the fresh juice. Yeah, that's
all these things. All of these things: yoga, eating nutritionally, and relaxing. You can soak your feet in warm water with essential oils, Epsom salt. All these things work very, very good.
And now no one can say I don't have time, right? Because people always used to tell me, I don't have time to make a smoothie. I don't have time to make a juice. I don't have time to cook.
Exactly.
Yeah. Now we all home, most of us, and everybody has a plenty time. So this is a great time to start.
And it's a great time to share with one another how to help people remember things that they can do.
Yeah, and
often these things are very simple things that we can do, very inexpensive.
It's simple and expensive, and like spices, those spices like, ginger or cloves or cinnamon or even curry, curry powder.
In my latte, I put ginger in my fresh vegetable juices. Yes.
Yeah. So these are probably things that you already have at home, right?
Yes.
Yeah, like I love curry. I put curry almost in every dish that I make, which has turmeric, of course. So yeah.
Also remember, when you use turmeric, always add a pinch of black pepper because that activates and makes it bioavailable for our bodies. It's very important. Don't just use turmeric alone.
I love black pepper too. So just a pinch. So anything else at the end?
I love Olenko's cooking. I love her chocolates and everything that she makes. I went far to Austin to go get them, and I'm very happy that she's doing all these wonderful things and sharing more ways that we can stay healthy. So thank you so very much for all that you do and all that you share, Alenko. Thank you so much.
Thank you, and thank you for doing yoga with me for all these years. I just want to go and show everybody beautiful Buddha, and
this is my altar.
Yeah, this is beautiful Buddha with the essential oils and flowers, and we always just bring us peace.
Remind us to sit and to be still and to breathe.
Yeah, we didn't do a tree pose today, but like I love the tree pose. I will do it later myself. Yeah, it's like I always, when I think of yoga, I think of trees. No matter what storms and hurricanes, they always stay still and they bend, but left and light, and just going with the nature, going with the flow.
The roots connecting to earth, deep into the earth.
Yeah. So if you ground yourself with yoga practice, right, and you stay connected to Mother Earth and eating fruits and veggies, you're gonna be fine, right?
Yes.
So thank you so much. So here,
namaste.
And I will put the link, guys, to the yoga practice we just did. So thank you, Julie.
Okay.
Thank you. Love you too. Bye-bye. Okay, bye, guys. Stay healthy, everyone. I'll be doing more videos for you.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye. Stay well. Bye.